Welcome to the Toronto Rock Athletic Center as we kick off the 2023-24 Arenalacrosseleague regular season with a rematch of last year's championship final between the Brampton Express and the Toronto Monarchs. Hello again, lacrosse fans. Lance Wynn working alongside JVI Productions. Thanks for stopping by as we get set for the opening face-off. Starting goalies for tonight's game. For the Express, it'll be Cole Martin, and at the other end, Craig Wendy will get the call between the pipes for the defending champs. Head coaches for Brampton, it's Jeff Dowling. His assistants are Kevin Haynes, Todd Wilfong, and Brock Boyle. And for Toronto, Bobby DeBrone returns as the bench boss. His assistants are Sean Gillies, Nick Krepensek, and Justin Kirby-Wilson. Officials for tonight's game, another top-notch crew in Joel Firmhand Furman. He is the crew chief. He's joined by Mark Sandman Sands and Trevor Wilson making his Arenalacrosseleague debut here on opening night. So as we get set to go, some familiar names and faces on both sides as these two teams finished 1-2 in the standings in last year's regular season and, of course, met in the final. That was a 2-goal difference in that one. Toronto coming away, and right off the bat, off the draw, it's the Express that gained possession. Colin Matthews does a good job. He'll retreat. They'll set things up now with Nathan Jones. He'll work it down left side. McDonald will swing it around to the right. Looking for an opening. First shot stopped by Wendy as Dawson Battersby making his debut in the Arenalacrosseleague, and now Aaron Walker will move it up. Toronto with their first offensive possession of this game. Good job there by Parker Pfeiffer to shed a defender, but he lost it. Turnover in transition. Here come the Express. The flip over looking for Kalen Martin. Wasn't able to get it to him, and the Monarchs counter the other way. Owen Ron. He'll stay out there. They'll work it on the right side. Started off with Pfeiffer. He'll swing it around. They'll work it to the left. Jordan Dance, one of the mainstays on this team. Keep an eye on him. Good job on the offensive rebound, picking up the loose ball. Monarchs will get a fresh clock to work with. Just underway here. We're in the first 2 minutes of this game. Game 2, of course, here on week 1. I'll get you caught up on earlier scores. The Paris River Wolves taking on the Peterborough Timbermen, and right off the bat, opening the scoring. And like I said, keep an eye out for Jordan Dance. That's what he does, as he will pick up his first of the game and give the Monarchs a 1-0 lead. Dance, of course, one of the point getters, scoring leaders here in the Arenalacrosseleague over the last couple of seasons. Instrumental in the offensive attack for Bobby DeBrone and company here. Off the draw, Express now looking to answer. They'll start it off with Curtis Ward. Ward working one-on-one, gets a step by, goes over. Big save, Wendy, and the Monarchs now looking to move it up. Good job by Mason Kaminga as he collects that, and going to have to hurry to get that over, and they do not. 8-second count, remember, to get it over the timeline. And Thomas McDonald now will give way and work it over to Darcy Thompson. Thompson will wait. And Mitchell Joffroy out there sends it over. Not able to hold on to it was Keegan White. And back come the Monarchs. In transition. Chance here. Big save at the other end. Cole Martin answering. Ball loose in the corner. And a scrum ensues as the ball is still moving. Picked up by the Monarchs. They do a good job, and they'll have another 30 to work with here. Patrick Thompson out there. Dan Williams as well, as he'll work it on the right. Kick it back out. Keep an eye out there to Steve Portelli. And inside, Portelli's shot stopped by Martin. Loose in the corner. Martin will scoop that up, and he'll look for an outlet. He'll send away Horsley, and they'll get it to Medeiros in the offensive end. Sam Draminski. He'll work it. They'll slide over half boards on the left side. Looks for a screen. Nothing doing there. Kicks it over to the right. Good defense there. Tied up was Jake McNabb, and that's what you have to do with McNabb, a highly skilled player, great shooter. And you got to jump on him quick, and the Monarchs do. Good job defensively to stand strong here. 11.5 to go here, opening quarter. Pfeiffer will work it over and get it back. Williams looking for an opening one-on-one, 10 on the shot clock. That shot, a quick one by Dance, right on, stopped by Martin. Martin will step out of his crease and look for someone, and he does. Moves it up. Thompson swinging around. Good skip pass across to the right side. Back to Jeff Roy on the left. He'll fake that. Good hesitation. Goes to that far corner. Couldn't find anything. Wendy had that angle played perfectly. Monarchs now pick up that loose ball and settle in on the offensive end. Another outstanding job. Nathan Ethier does a lot of those little things that don't show up on the stat sheets, but coaches love. Skip pass down low. Good ball movement. 10 on the shot clock. Off the curl. Quick shot. Stopped by Martin. So a good job on the curl, Riley Ford. And we could have our first penalty of this game. And it's going to be a roughing call. And it looks like it's going to go to the Express unless they take someone else. And it'll be Duncan Cart with the extra E that gets his first penalty of the season, first power play attempt for the Monarchs, and good to have Duncan Cart back on the carpet. Suffered an injury last year, we missed him. So first power play attempt for the defending champs. Jordan Dance will be the quarterback as he'll look. Nick Miller on that left side shooter spot, sizing things up. They'll swing it around. Dance. Work the two-man game. Good shoulder save. Rebound. Williams picks it up. Another good save. Cole Martin standing strong, 2-point blank shot stopped. Express looking to get it over the timeline. Colin Matthews does a good job, kicks it over. And now McDonald. They'll swing it. They'll look to work this 30 right down, 15 on the shot clock. McDonald, that shot wide of the mark. Good job on the offensive glass by McNabb. Pass look over. Good job again to work the clock, as Dawson Battersby gets a shot right on. Monarchs now with just over a minute to go in the power play. We're under 9.5 here, quarter number one. Once again, Dance will quarterback. Same five out there on this power play. Dance slides, has it open, he has room. Tried to go over the top, wide of the mark. That'll be a reset. Fresh 30 now with 40 seconds to go in a man advantage. Round the horn. Ben Heidecker out there on that left side. Williams shot, and that will go off of Martin and out of play. So with 32 seconds left in the man advantage, fresh clock. Dance, the interchange. He's over on that left shooter. Big shot and another good save as Nick Miller teed one up. Again, collecting those loose balls, the Monarchs. They'll work behind the net. Williams, kick back out. Miller's shot, blocked. Good job to get a stick in the shooting lane. No reset. Dance will pick it up. Dying seconds of the penalty. Dumped down low. Heidecker couldn't handle it. Quick shot. Dance wide of the mark. So a big penalty kill for the Express. But another loose ball picked up by the Monarchs. Miller leaving that stick hanging out. Does a good job. Showed himself. Quick shot. Big save there. Backhand try. Stopped again by Martin. And that's going to be a reset, and the Monarchs continue here to hold court in the offensive end. We're at the 8-minute mark, quarter number one. Another big shot there and save as you saw Patrick Thompson point blank, and the Express finally collect it, and it's Cart over the timeline. So a good penalty kill for the Express. Still a 1-0 lead here for the Monarchs. McNabb, his underhand, right in the basket, stopped by Wendy. And he'll outlet. And it'll be Campbell Parker. Campbell Parker on the defensive side of things here for opening night. Swinging around to Portelli. They'll kick it now to Dance on the left. Dance has an opening. Good spin move. Runs into two. Peels back out. Good defense by the Express. 5 in the shot clock. That pass goes awry. Henry Fellows couldn't find it, so he follows, and keep an eye on him. Another sharpshooter for the Monarchs. But another good defensive stand here for the Express. Matthews give way in that shot. Wendy closes the wickets, and with 6:50 to go here, opening quarter, that will take us to our first official's timeout. Back as we get set to go here with just under 7 minutes to go, quarter number one. Earlier today, it opened up the regular season in the Arenalacrosseleague. It was the Paris River Wolves defeating the Peterborough Timbermen 14-12 in that one. Curtis Woodland, a big game, 4 goals, 2 assists on the Peterborough side. Fred Hartley chipped in with 3 goals and a helper in a losing cause. So already you can tell parity in the league as first one close. Jordan Dance, rebound picked up, almost tucked in neatly and nicely by Portelli, but Martin has been up to the task, and despite the manhandling, the possession goes to the Express, and they'll move it up one pass and over the timeline. Curtis Ward, good spin move to elude a defender, and he'll work the half boards left side. Turning, making it good flip pass over chance. Big split save, Wendy. And if you don't know who Craig Wendy is, you better ask someone, because he has been an outstanding netminder in this game for a number of years at all different levels. Williams trailing late, gets a step, kicks it back out. Down low, looking for an opening. Something was Riley Ford. Nothing doing there. Martin had that post hugged tightly. Nothing going to get through there in the Express now. Good burst of speed there by Jones. Jones, hesitation. Kicks back out, finds Jeff Roy. Jeff Roy, 10 on the shot clock from way out. Going to have to get in much closer if you're going to beat Wendy. And another quick shot. That one deflected over top. And they're going to have a shot clock violation. Here come the Monarchs now. And a little extracurricular going on here as whatever Graydon Power did, Mitchell Joffroy took exception. No penalties dealt out. Play on. Good no call by the officials. Dance, one-on-one. He'll peel back out. 6 on the shot clock. Dance, swing pass. And with 2 seconds, that one's flipped up. Almost a quick stick finish, nothing doing. 4:46 to go here, first quarter. Possession to the Express. And they'll look to work it up. And almost an over and back, but a good piece of footwork there by Gavin Tebow. And he'll remain out there on offense. They'll work it down. Cody Menzies looking for the give and go. Gone and went. Jerminski tried to go far side. Big save, Wendy. Rebound, McNabb. McNabb in some trouble. Gets it back out. And that is going to be, and sorry, it wasn't McNabb. McNabb, that pass was errant to McNabb. And possession to the Monarchs. And they'll set up the offense. Follows. Will swing it around. They'll start it on the left. And they'll wait for Miller. That shot right on and stuck to Martin. We're under 4 minutes to go here. A 1-0 game in favor of the Monarchs. They have scored the only goal here this quarter. Good hesitation move by Ward. Thought better of it. He'll swing it back out. They'll work it to Thompson. Thompson kick it over McNabb. That right on. And speaking of sticking, Wendy. Good outlet pass. Almost in the basket as he was looking for Owen Ron. And didn't miss that one by much. Express now in the offensive end. They'll set it up. Thompson, one-on-one. Another good hesitation. Not able to shed a defender. Kick it back out. Jeff Roy. Jeff Roy with a roll. 10 on the shot clock. Kick out. McNabb. Tried to tuck that one in. Wendy, though, outstanding as always, and a quick outlet pass to Chase Eklund. He'll wait, and Jordan the Dancer will peel off, and they'll set it up now. Looking for an opening. Portelli. Defense closes that off. And I tell you, both these two teams, very stingy defensively. Hesitation follows, almost tried for that far corner, and a little extra late hit is going to keep the possession right here to the Monarchs with 2:43 to go. Dance. Work it around. Follows. Give and go. Couldn't handle the go. And it's picked up by the Express, and it's Horsley. Andrew Horsley. Another mainstay with this Express team, and it shot right on, but Wendy on his game. Good pad save, and a quick outlet to Brett Stoller. Stoller will work it to Williams. Williams now. Half boards, right side, gets a screen, dump off. Good switch defensively by the Express. We're at the 2-minute warning. Quarter number one. Isolation, 8 on the shot clock. No look, almost a quick stick, but off the post. And the Express corral the rebound and move it up. So inches from it being a 2-goal lead as the extended goaltender made that save. Express now. Coming around the screen, and a little iron on both ends. That one rung off the crossbar and up into the rafters, so it'll be a fresh 30 for the Express. And Jeffroy will kickstart the offense now with 1.5 minutes to go. First quarter. He'll work it down to Ward. Ward spinning off one, trying to get some room. Goes airborne. Wendy does a great job to stop that. Kaminga, quick outlet pass. Chance here. And a beauty finish for Owen Ron. So Ron wasn't able to collect that most recent outlet pass from Wendy in the basket. Makes good this time around and pockets the second goal of the game for the Monarchs. So give Wendy an assist, and good to have him back in the Arena Lacrosse League for sure. .109 to play here in this first quarter. Of course, this is a rematch of last year's championship final, and both these two teams seem to be picking up right where they left off. Express now will set things up. And they'll wait for their fifth and work it on the left side. Thompson inside, close. Wendy, big save. My, oh my, Craig Wendy. Where have you been? Ethier will give way, and the Monarchs will set it up. We're into the final minute, 40 seconds to go here. Dance will work some, 15 on the shot clock. Quick pass. They'll start the offense now, working on the right. 10 on the shot clock. Trying to work his way in there, and going over the top was Parker Pfeiffer, not able to do it. And the Express now with 20 seconds to go here. Shot clock off, or no need to be running. Martin gets a screen. Martin goes to that bounce shot. That'll go out of play with 9.3 seconds to go. Monarchs with possession. Going to have to hurry if they're going to get a shot off. They work it to Williams. Williams going to have to take the shot. Not going to have much choice. Makes a move. Williams bouncer. Easy stop there as Cart closes the door, and 15 minutes in the books here at the track. 2-0 to score. We'll be back quarter after this. Welcome back to the Toronto Rock Athletic Center as we get set for second quarter action. The Brampton Express trailing the defending champion Toronto Monarchs 2-0 to score after the first 15 minutes to play here as we get set to go. And certainly and in this sport, not really an off season, as a lot of these guys play summer lacrosse as well as field lacrosse, and that will keep them sharp throughout the season. So you can tell here that both these two teams, as they've switched ends now, with the Monarchs working, good defense, and the Express now will counter the other way. Battersby looking for one man to beat. Good double team. Mason Kaminga, he's a defensive demon out there as he collects that, lofts it up. Numbers in the basket. Kick back over and looking to work in tight, but a good save by Martin as a chance from Pfeiffer. And the Express will bring it back over the timeline. Good job there to get that out by Trent Robertson. And another fake pick to corner. So Sam Jerminski gets the Express on the board with his first of the season. And a deficit cut in half, 2-1. And I tell you, you're not going to beat Craig Wendy from outside the dotted half circle. You got to get it in tighter. Got to get a better quality shot. $14:04 to go, second quarter. Express on the board. Trailing now 2-1 off the draw. They will pick up possession. So momentum here early in the second quarter in favor of Brampton as they'll set things up. Taking them a while, though, to get the right personnel out there. And they'll work it over to Medeiros. Medeiros kicks it back out. Quick underhand, and Jeffroy, that one goes off a defender out of play. Possession, fresh 30 for the Express. And we're going to have another penalty, and it's going to go to the Monarchs. It's going to be an interference call, I would imagine, as McNabb now will wait. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Jerminski, they'll set it up, work it left side. He'll take it back. Swinging around McNabb. Good skip pass looking down low, but took his eye off it, did Gavin Tebow. And we'll have an illegal cross-check. So first power play opportunity for the Express. And with these two teams so evenly matched, you got to figure that this game may come down to who has that extra possession or the man advantage. So Jeffroy out there, he's working with Jerminski on that left side. McNabb on the right. Cody Menzies floating around that right side crease. 15 on the shot clock. McNabb, he'll kick it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Gonna have to work it. Jeffroy. And a big underhand. That's wide of the mark. And of course, with the retirement of Ryan Campbell on this squad, that will leave a lot of the leadership duties will fall into Jeffroy's hands. And now holding on to it is Portelli, and you can expect the Monarchs here to try to work some more clock. Minute 20 to go in the man short. As you see Jordan Dance out there as well, killing penalties. 10 on the shot clock. Martin on him. Dance gets rolled out, keeps the feet moving, and does a good job as they get the shot clock. And how about that scoop by Follows and Portelli? So possession again for the Monarchs. Chance has good move and change direction as Kaminga now will slow it down. They'll work it on the half boards. 15 on the shot clock. The Express content with allowing them to burn this 30 here. 35 seconds to go in the man advantage. Follows, 5 on the shot clock. 1 on 3. Follows. Had a notion to go for that, but a good job to just leave it. He'll bounce off a couple checks. Job well done. And the Express now to work with 25 seconds to go in the man advantage. We are creeping in toward the 11.5-minute mark, second quarter. It's a 2-1 game in favor of the defending champs. Jeff Roy. 10 left in the penalty, and a save by Wendy. He'll collect it, look for the outlet, and Wendy with a bounce pass to Hopper on the money. On the run, chance, and that one wide of the mark, and that's going to for sure be a penalty and more as Pfeiffer took a high stick. And we'll see. It's not a question of what the call is. It's going to be how many minutes as Neil Adamson, the high stick. And just going to have to. So another power play opportunity, this time for the Monarchs. They're second of the game. They are 0 for 1. Sorry, they are 1 for 1. I stand corrected. And Dance now. Looking for Williams on that quick stick, and we've seen that oh so often last season. And a quick outlet, Medeiros with a chance shorthanded. Medeiros, quick shot, stopped. So Wendy wasn't sure if Medeiros was going to go with a fake, but he didn't. So that was a 5-minute high sticking call. So the Monarchs now will have a chance to capitalize potentially a couple times. And just follows quick stick as that bounces, rolls, and that will drop in. So give Follows the credit. Assist to Williams. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Monarchs. So just a good job if you've ever played the sport and dealt with that Indian rubber ball. You know once you get a backspin on it. But that's it. So Follows picks up his first goal of the season. And I think Neil Adamson will get a lesson here about the value of discipline. Because as you can see, as finishing his check was Colin Matthews. Good job by Patrick Thompson to bounce off that. Set up now again with Dance. Good spin move again. Pfeiffer kicked it back out, and Dance missed it. That'll be an over and back violation. We're at the 10-minute mark. 3:52 to go in the 5-minute major to Adamson. So I imagine once again the Monarchs will be content with sacrificing that 30 seconds for the big picture. Thompson, he's going to hold on to it, 10 on the shot clock. Thompson being hounded there by Nolan Power. That Thompson shot right on, stopped by Wendy, and Monarchs now with possession. And the Dancer will move it up over the offensive timeline. Miller out there on that left side shooter spot. Follows down on that left crease. Dance, shot wide of Martin. Rebound, another big save by Martin. Fresh 30, but a couple big saves by the Express netminder. Miller inches way in. Dance, fake, back. Gets it back, backhand pass, Follows, plays the carom. Does a good job to elude McDonald, dumps it back over Williams, back, give and go, gone and went. Good save there by Martin. Express now with a chance now to work it up. Good forechecking McDonald, and that's a penalty no matter what sport you're going to play, as Follows will nullify that power play. 2:35 left in the major, as he will head over to the box. Tripping the call or holding the call, either way. So Follows will make his way to the box, a valuable offensive player for the Monarchs. Now we'll spend a couple minutes, and Jeff Roy now will work the half board. So we'll play some 4-on-4 with just over 8.5 to go here in the half. Jeff Roy trying to roll off one defender, gets a screen, 15 on the shot clock. Can't shed any of the D. Good defense by the Monarchs. Kick back out McNabb. McNabb leaving that one hanging out there, has that taken away. And the Monarchs do a good job to move it up. Nicholas D'Amico. At the back door, D'Amico shot. Quick one. Stopped by Martin as he closed those wickets quick. And back come the Express. Robertson. He'll hold up. Wait a minute. He'll retreat. And they'll set things up now on the left with Thompson. Thompson's quick shot. Stop Wendy. Rebound! Wendy, and that one trickles through, I believe. And they say, no, it did not. So Wendy, flexible as can be, keeps that from going over the goal line, and the Monarchs now looking to set things up. Under a minute to go in the follows penalty. A minute 22 left in the major to Adamson. Ford bounces back out. Looking down low. Dance does a great job just to corral the pass. Gets turned in the corner on the run and lost his balance. And I say lost his balance with a little bit of help. And with 7:16 to go, we'll take our officials' timeout, and we'll be back. Back here as we resume play after our second officials' timeout. 4-on-4 for another 23 seconds. Long shot and right on. Stuck to Wendy. And now it'll be Aaron Walker, Funky Talker, moving it up. They'll set it up half boards. So dying seconds now, the penalty to Henry follows. He'll jump out there. They'll have a power play, a brief one, with about 35 seconds. And they'll go to work with 8 on the shot clock. Dance follows out of the box. Dance lets it go. Right on, Martin. Good job to smother that loose ball in the crease. Express now will have to work to get over the timeline. McDonald, and he'll tiptoe and stop, drop, and set up shop right there. Looking to kill the final 15 seconds. So a major penalty to Adamson, and they dodge a bullet there with the help of Follows picking up 2 of those minutes. And now dying seconds here. Flip, teams even, and with 6:05 to go, we're back to both teams being at full strength. 3-1 game in favor of the Monarchs. And they'll set it up. Ford looking to that right side. Williams changes the angle, goes sidearm. Stopped by Martin, and a quick outlet pass will send away Robertson. Robertson zips that one, but that pass was far from on the money. Good job to get that rebound. No look again. Deflected right into the stick of Keegan White. And McNabb with 10 on the shot clock. White, flip back over. Looking for an opening. To the bounce, and that's a beauty. Oh, Curtis Ward worked the carpet nicely. Went to the high bounce, top corner to beat Wendy. 3-2 game. Pretty tough when you take it down sidearm style and work a high bounce that's going to pop back up to, it's already a task as it is to beat Craig Wendy. To do it from that distance takes some skill. So back to a 1-goal game, 3-2 the score. And possession to the Express. Boy, oh boy, this looks an awful lot like last year's championship final game as these two teams continue to battle. Menzies swing it over. Geoffroy, they'll settle on the left. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Big overhand shot, looking for something over the top was Tebow. Rebound, and that's going to be a reset now. And another offensive set here for the Express. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the half. Geoffroy with Stoller on him. He'll dump it off. And again over the top. That's read like a book. And back the other way. Here come the Monarchs on a break. And picking the top corner. Owen Ron. Another transition goal. His second of the game. So you talk about an answer and a quick one, and it's the Monarchs. And Owen Ron getting into the shooting lane. Read Gavin Tebow like a book. Went to that overhand for the second time and blocked that shot and carried it the length of the carpet to beat Martin at the other end. Off the draw, Ethier. Head of steam and looked like, unfortunately, we could have a bit of an ankle injury as trying to get off is Duncan Card. And, man, what a save at the other end by Martin. And I feel for Duncan Card as I think he may have gone over on his ankle on a tough turn there, and he's going to see some medical attention. Best training staff, of course, they have. But in the meantime, between time, Monarchs move it up. They have numbers in the offensive end. This time, D'Amico will get it back. Wasn't expecting it. And Express now trying to swim his way out of trouble. Was Robertson does a good job to get it up ahead to Kalen Martin. There's a few Martin with the finish. Quick sidearm, use the defender as a screen. And the Express with an answer to the answer. It's a 4-3 game. Kalen Martin with his first of the season, and these two teams going back and forth. And I thought it may have been an ankle for Duncan Cart, but it looks like something to do with the left hand. And we'll certainly keep an eye on that. Great to have that young man back here playing. And off the draw, Kaminga. Kaminga, hesitation, sees an opening. He'll take it through. Go to the bounce shot. Mason Kaminga. Oh, how you like me now. First of the season. And you blink an eye, I tell you, these Monarchs will put one in the back of the cage. 5-3 with 3:22 to go here in this first half. Off the draw this time. Kaminga gets some help from his friends, Logan Monroe. And that's going to be an over and back. And good job of not touching that ball. That will get you a delay of game. And now Nathan Jones, he'll give way. And the Express will look to counter again, trailing by 2. Hesitation move by Battersby. Swinging around McNabb. Jeff Roy, his shot was hindered. And no reset, so 6 on the shot clock. McNabb trying to turn the corner. McNabb sizing it up. On target, stopped by Wendy. He'll smother that loose ball. And Walker now will move it up. Aaron Walker, another one of those players, boy, a mainstay leadership-wise and defensively. He holds court for these Monarchs. One of the reasons they won last year. Quickly out of the bench, and Martin with a great save of his own on a quick shot by Portelli. And the Express now as Cart back out there. That's going to be an 8-second call, and Duncan Cart is going to go for a delay of game. And I tell you, that young man not having the smoothest of returns, but good to see him back out there and not sustaining another major injury. And the Monarchs will have possession here with 2:12 to go in this second quarter and a 2-goal lead. So third power play opportunity. They are 2 for 2. Remember, it was Adamson's major. They picked up 1, so 2 for 2 with the man advantage. Dance. Miller's shot steered aside by Martin. Fresh clock. Dance will reset. They'll work it back out. Follows quietly sitting over there on that left crease. That one will go up and back the other way as that shot over the net. So play it where it lies. It'll be possession to the Express. Minute 45 to go. Battersby. He's going to look to work some clock here. And defensively, the Monarchs won't be in any hurry to chase anyone down. Not like back in the day when you could, without the shot clock, or you could literally kill an entire 2-minute penalty. And a good job, good shot by Battersby, but Wendy up to the task. And here come the Monarchs now with Miller. Nick Miller will wait for the rest of the troops. Some token pressure there, and they'll work it to the right side. Back to Dance now and keep it on the right. Good swing pass. Follows. Wasn't able to complete the quick stick as took his eye off it. Quickly looking for that home run pass. Medeiros can't get it. Back the other way. In the basket. Big save by Martin Crease, the call. So looking to counter in transition were the Monarchs. And that was Chase Eklund trying to capitalize. We're into the final minute, 45 seconds to go. 30 seconds left in the cart penalty. And the Express now looking to burn that. And we got too many men on the floor. The call, and that call made by Mark Sands, and it looks like it's going to go to the Express. And they are going to be too short. 25 seconds left in the cart penalty. 37.6 seconds to go in the half. And a chance here for the Monarchs to increase their lead before heading to the locker room. So Dance now has slid over to that shooter's spot. They're playing with a safety. And they'll try to work it against a triangle. Inch their way in. Dance looking down low. Follows, goes airborne and pockets it. 5-hole. Henry follows. Another power play marker. His second of the game. And it's a 6-3 lead for the Monarchs. Of course, follows. Another guy comes to mind, and Kyle Dawson, able to do many things while airborne. And that crease dive, a specialty. And when done right, it's awfully tough for any netminder to defend. 24.6 seconds to go here. Minute 47 in the too many men call, and a quick timeout. Possession to the Monarchs. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. So 21.9 seconds to go. Still a minute 44 in the Brampton too many men on the floor penalty. It's a 3-goal differential for the defending champs with a chance to add to that here. Jordan Dance will be at the top. Miller and follows on that left side. Right side, looks like it'll be Pfeiffer and Williams. So they'll work it. Shot clock off under 10. Going to have to go to work right here. Kick out. Dance. Shot into the gondola. Late hit. And with 3.4, Express are going to look just to kill it. And they do. And 30 minutes are in the books. 6-3. Monarchs will be back with the second half. All locked and loaded for the third quarter. 3-goal lead for the defending champion Toronto Monarchs over the runners-up, second-place finishers in the Brampton Express in last season. And like I alluded to earlier, these two teams picking up right where they left off, as opening possession here in the third will go to the Monarchs with a minute 10 to go in a man advantage. A too many men call. They've already scored 3 of their 6 on the power play. So efficiency pretty good for head coach Bobby DeBrone and company. Dan Williams, quick pass over. Miller, no look. And a good job to Corella, but running out of time was Pfeiffer. And that good defensive stance by the Express. They will hold and try to work it up over the timeline. And just deciding on which ball is which, as Pfeiffer's way back in the other end, and he's going to stay there. So they'll work the 4-on-4 for another 40 seconds. Mitchell Geoffroy, he'll wait and look to burn some clock, working the half boards with Nathan Ethier on him. Geoffroy, 10 on the shot clock. And now a defender back, of course, to mark. That shot well wide of the top corner will go all the way down and into the offensive end for the Monarchs, and they'll set things up with 15 seconds to go in a man advantage. Just underway here, third quarter. Lance Wynn alongside JVI Productions. We're always glad that you've tuned in. Dance with some room. That one right on. Stopped by Martin. Cart picks it up. Got to keep those feet moving. Does a good job hanging on to it and pops it out. So Duncan Cart does a good job to get the outlet, and it's Robertson. Looking on the corner. Quick shot. Stopped by Wendy. Wendy, another great save. Craig Wendy with two outstanding stops there to keep the score 6-3. Express, plenty of time now. We'll set it up. Jaminski will swing it over to the right side. McNabb getting mixed up. Wendy, another big save. And definitely going to be some penalties there, as Campbell Parker and Jake McNabb, going to be safe to say neither is going to be on either's Christmas list. And McNabb's definitely going. And it looks like he's going to be the solo guilty party. So fourth power play opportunity of the game for the Monarchs. They are 3 for 3. And they'll work it around. Same usual suspects out there with Williams and Pfeiffer on the right side. Follows and Miller on the left. Dance at the top, gets it, size it up. That one rings it off the post. Collected, and a fresh clock for the Monarchs. Almost a quick stick, and you can tell that that may be the only thing that's not so sharp with this Monarchs offense. They've had a number of quick stick opportunities, haven't been able to finish, and they made a living off that last year. And now Pfeiffer swinging around. Miller dumps it down low, follows. Quick one to handle, and another penalty is going to come here, and looks like we're going to have a legal cross-check. Looks like the express penalty box opening up again and a steady stream. So you can bet that head coach Jeff Dowling not impressed, as it's going to be Andrew Horsley, the guilty party. So a 5-on-3 here for another minute 23, unless Dance can pocket one sooner. Inside out pass. Miller no look. Ill-advised. Gets the rebound. Takes a slash. And set it back up with Dance. Dance and Pfeiffer at the top. Dance slides. Has room. Ducks in. Goes over top. Good save by Martin. McDonald now will size up the situation. Duck through two defenders and get it over the timeline. Had a notion as he thought he saw Colin Matthews momentarily, thought better of it. 5-on-3 now, continues 49 seconds. Trying to swim his way, Thompson. Can't hang on to it. Monarchs will bring it back, and it's Thompson. Thompson will flip, and Pfeiffer now will hang on to it, work it to Williams, and Williams now inches closer. Pfeiffer. They'll gap that triangle. Miller, BB in the top corner. Another power play marker for the Monarchs. It's 7-3. 4 power play goals, and Nick Miller picks up his first of the season. And they may want to check the netting in that top corner, because, boy, it put a good dent in there. As accuracy certainly on display. So the Monarchs spread the gap, their largest lead of this game, 7-3 now, with 11:20 to go here in the third. Mason Kaminga Kicks it out, and it's loose. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson now. Quick pass, move it up. Pfeiffer, give and go, dance. Swing it down low. Diving, it follows. So when it comes in bunches. Henry follows with his third of the game. And talk about taking advantage of every power play opportunity. 5 of the 8 have come via the power play. And the defending champs look just like that here with 11:06 to go in the third. Just a reminder, as we know these games will go on tape delay, but to round out week 2, doubleheader at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on Sunday, the Paris River Wolves. Sorry, I stand corrected. It'll be the Oshawa Outlaws with their first game of the season taking on the Oswegan Bears. That's a 1 o'clock start, and then the Whitby Steelhawks hook up with the Six Nations Snipers. That is the 4 o'clock on the Sunday doubleheader to wrap up week 1 here in the All. In the meantime, between time, Monarchs in cruise control here, and that's going to be an illegal cross-check. And quick pass looking up Medeiros, and going to be a penalty call. If you're watching NFL, that's definitely pass interference on the early hit. And the Express now will have a chance to somehow slow down this Monarch train that's rolling through. 10 on the shot clock. Jeff Roy will dump it down, get it back. Trying to turn the corner. Way out, and he finds the mark. So Craig Wendy, you can bet, would want that one back. On a good shot from Mitchell Joffroy, first of the game. So that will nullify the penalty. And teams now at full strength, deficit cut in half, now 8-4. So a big goal there for the Express to get back in it with 9:55 to play here in this third. Off the draw, Kuminga does a good job to scoop up the loose ball. The flip, though, something to be said about that. And a battle in there, and that's going to be possession to the Express on an 8-second call. So Brampton now a chance here with another offensive possession to inch a bit closer, trailing by 4. Jeff Roy. He'll peel back out, wait for a screen. Doesn't get an effective one. Flip back out. Thompson, his shot wide of the mark. Good job by Jeff Roy. In some trouble. He'll flip it. 4 on the shot clock. Jaminski goes to the bounce, and Wendy, fundamentally sound, I tell you, and it looks like the Monarchs now are going to get called for an illegal cross-check. Late hit on Jaminski. And it looks like Kuminga is going to be the guilty party. The Express are going to go on the power play for just the second time in this game with 9:10 to go here in the third. So Brampton with a chance here to get another goal closer if they can capitalize. 0 for 1 with the man advantage. So Jaminski at the top. He's working with Geoffroy on that left side. On the right, McNabb and Menzies. Cody Menzies been quiet. He's going to need to step up a bit this season for this Express team. And Wendy with an outlet pass, bounces it, lays it out, follows, couldn't run under it. And Geoffroy now the other way. So a valued asset to have a netminder that can throw well. And Wendy certainly can do that. McNabb. That shot right on. Wendy stopped. Fresh 30. Good job by Menzies to corral that rebound. Jaminski flipped. Geoffroy. And another good shoulder save by Wendy. And you can see even when moving one way, Wendy's able to move another part of his body to cover another part of that net. Jaminski, McNabb, gapping that box. Skip pass. Geoffroy tried to work it as a screen. Again, Karam, no reset. 12 on the shot clock. Jeff Roy looking for a screen, and whole lot of clutching and grabbing going on. And quick shot, and it sneaks through. So a good job there by Gavin Tebow. His first. That was a delayed penalty call, so that will be gone. A power play marker, their first of the game for the Express. More importantly, with just under 8 minutes to go, it's now an 8-5 game. So 3 unanswered. And it does look like the Monarchs are going to get that penalty now. I'll have to check the rule book, maybe because there was a penalty. That's the reason why the goal doesn't nullify the delayed one. So a holding call is going to allow the Express to go back to the power play. And McNabb had it, lost it. Kaminga worked over by Cart, flips it up, and Walker is going to chase it down in the corner. So the Monarchs get possession here. And Walker's going to look to burn some clock, 15 on the shot clock. Follows. Up near midcourt. And he'll let that shot go right on as Martin had to be aware. And now McDonald will counter the other way. So 3 unanswered by the Monarchs. A response of 2 straight by the Express, and now with the goal differential just 3, a chance here to inch even closer. Jerminski. Jeff Royce, quick shot. Wendy, good save. Loose, and a good job to pick that up. Monarchs in transition. Ethier, wrong stick side, so he's going to look to peel out. Good hesitation and trying to double him up, but too speedy, gets it back to Dance. The Dancer will swing it around, work it to Pfeiffer. The Fife dog, quick shot, and went off Jerminski's leg. Fife got it back, took a hit, looking to curl around, and thought he may have tiptoed on that crease, but with 6:32 to go and 33 seconds, we're going to go to our officials' timeout. Back at her here as the Express will continue. 30 seconds left in the man advantage, trying to close the gap here, trailing by 3. Jerminski at the top, he'll interchange. Jeffroy. McNabb goes to the sidearm, and no call on that hard screen, but Jake McNabb on the scoreboard for the first time. And second power play marker for the Express. And if you're just tuning in to the Arenalacrosseleague for the first time, the caliber of play, when you are short a man, boy, the power plays are very effective and a lot of times determine the outcome of the game. It's an 8-6 game here. And off the draw. So momentum rolling back to the Express after 3 unanswered. The Express come back with 3, and we're back to a 2-goal game. Stoller has to keep the legs moving, and he does a good job to get it over. He'll work it now. Ron. Job well done. Monarchs, good job defensively. Express extending the defense. 8 on the shot clock. Down low inside. Dancer pockets it in the right corner. It's 9-6. So a beauty pass on the money to Jordan Dance, parked on the crease, and you give the Dancer time and that location, and he's going to find the mark at least 95% of the time. Second of the game for Dance. And off the draw, Express. And needed eyes in the back of his head did Robertson. McDonald had it, lost it, had it. Campbell Parker doing a good job battling for it. Menzies in there as well. And Ethier sniffing around the outside. He comes away with it. Ethier puts on the Jets. Flip back. Curl around. And a great save by Martin. So a golden opportunity there for Ben Heidecker. Not able, though, to find the back of the net. Cole Martin standing tall. McNabb. Defenders all over, bouncing off two, creates some space and finds the mark. So Jake McNabb, after a slow start, pockets his second of the game. And boy, you talk about offensively creative, the ability to use a defender to step back and create space, almost like a fadeaway in basketball, to create just enough to get that underhand off and the accuracy to find the 5-hole. So it's a 9-7 game here with 4:48 to go in the third. So just when you thought the defending champs were going to run away with it, the Express say, oh, hold on a minute, and almost saddled with one cart. But this time that shot goes awry, and the Monarchs collect the rebound, and they'll set it up. No reset, though, 20 on the shot clock. Dance. Pfeiffer can't handle the pass, picked up. Miller, good job there, takes a slash, no call. And a return slash, as you heard. Pfeiffer, 3 on the shot clock. Dancer, gonna have to let it go. Quick shot, wide of the mark. That's gonna be a change of possession, and Horsley has a break. Horsley goes to the far side, steered aside, though, by Wendy. Back the other way, Monarch gonna be a call on a late hit. And looks like the call is going to go to the Monarchs, as Horsley took a late shot, and heading to the penalty box is Chase Eklund. And boy, how this third quarter has turned around from the beginning till now. So another power play for the Express, their 4th of the game. They're 2 for 3. Quick shot, Joffroy, stopped by Wendy. Almost gobbled that up, but the Monarchs come away with it. Good job by Power. Gets it over, follows, thinks better of it, ducks by 2 defenders, gets some space and kicks it out. Takes a late hit. No call there. And you can see follows, outsized a bit by Robertson. That pass to no one, follows, and you can see those two continuing to battle. Quick shot on target, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Possession to the Express, 3:10 to go here in the third. Jeff Roy. Still a minute 5 to go in a man advantage. Brampton can pull to within 1 here if they can capitalize again. And they do! Jeff Roy goes to the bouncer, 5-hole. And it's a 9-8 game. Second goal of the game for Jeff Roy. Third power play marker for the Express. And I'm not sure what to tell you here, but this thing's back and forth, and these two teams in midseason form. And we may be looking at what could be a repeat of the last year's championship. But I'll tell you, there's 6 other teams with something to say. Ron lost it. McDonald, a good job there, and looks like possession's going to go to Brampton with 2:39 to go here in the third. Ward will size, does a good job, reverse pivot, kick out. That's going to be a crease violation. Possession to the Monarchs. Dance will pick it up in the offensive end. And you expect the Monarchs to be a little more deliberate here. They need something to slow down this Brampton roll. From way out, that one rung off the pipe. Rebound on a good hit there. And still has it. Hey. Excellent job to hold on to it, and a little late, though. Left it out and Getting it back is Robertson. Wendy with another good save. Outlet to Dan Williams. Williams. Quick pass, works it up, Dance. Half boards, Fife Dog. Gets a screen. No look in the middle. Big one inside out. Big save, Martin. So Riley Ford right up the middle. Stymied, though, by Martin. And the Express now. We're under a minute and a half to go here, third quarter. Room up top. On the dump off. McNabb was feeling it. That one right on. Saved by Wendy. Quick outlet pass. We'll move it up now to Eklund. Eklund thinks better of it. Waits for a trailer. Finds it in Thompson. And they'll reset here as we're into the final minute here. Quarter number 3. Dance. 9 on the shot clock. Trying to shed a defender. Circles around. Puts on the brakes. Dance spinning. Wrapped up tightly. Good defense by the Express. 40 seconds to go here in the third. See if they call a late timeout or if they play through it here. Battersby will give way. Working with McNabb on that right side. Menzies chased out. 6 on the shot clock. Dump over. One-on-one isolation. Parker. Sorry, my bad. Tebow. Good defense. And the Monarchs now with 10 seconds to go. Power legging it over the timeline. Have to hurry. Pfeiffer. 4. Quick shot. And looking 5-0 Williams. Stopped by Martin. And that's going to do it. 3 quarters are in the books. It's a 1-goal game. We'll be back with the fourth. Fasten your seatbelt as we're set for this fourth quarter. It's a 1-goal lead for the defending champion Toronto Monarchs as they led by as many as 4 goals in the third quarter. But back came the Express, and opening possession here in the fourth will go to Toronto. Monarchs will set things up with the usual suspects as the only difference, though, Dance not out there to start this quarter. Miller curls around, big shot right on, stopped by Martin. Martin in there to protect his house. Good outlet pass. We'll get it over the timeline. Express don't have the numbers, so good job by Battersby to hold up. Wait a minute. Hits a trailer. Late, inside out, and good save by Wendy. Wendy backwards. And a delayed penalty coming here as Wendy, I don't even know how to describe that one. That was almost a twist back, reverse pivot, swing around, and kept it out of the net. So penalty going to Nolan Power and the Monarchs. That is going to give the Express another power play. They have been extremely efficient, 3 for 4 with the man advantage. Both teams very effective on their power plays in this game. Backhand down, quick stick stop by Wendy. So a good job by by Tebow, but not able to beat Wendy. Fresh clock, McNabb, no look in the middle, and Wendy another good save. So a quick shot by Jerminski, but Wendy looked like he hooked that, and that's going to be a violation. So caught up in the top part, just over the shooting string on that goalie stick, and you could see that hook right down as Wendy was looking for an outlet pass and a bomb. McNabb feeling it, that it's blocked, and the Monarchs now will come away with it. Kaminga dumps it out the back door, tried to feather that one, was Pfeiffer, and no call on the late hit. And a bit of an interference there, and Kaminga's going to roll all over that ball. And possession to Brampton. Firm hand, Furman all over that call as these veteran officials, of course, with the exception of the newbie in Trevor Wilson, who has done a fine job in his Arena Lacrosse League debut, working with two savvy vets in Furman and Sandman Sands. That shot, Ether has it. Ether's going to try to elude a couple, duck through, finally he's going to flip it, and Power's going to chase it down. No numbers as it's 2-on-2 opportunity, now 3-on-3. Late is follows, and he's going to do a little shuck and jive there and get it over to Dance. Dance now will settle things down as we're headed toward the 12.5-minute mark here, fourth quarter. That shot looking low as Williams not able to finish. And that'll be a shot clock violation, possession to the Express, and Horsley now. Good crowd on hand here on this Saturday night. Week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League. Another 13 to go plus playoffs. Jaminski gets a step up, down, off the crossbar. And McNabb does a good job to hang on to it. He'll swing it around. Stepping into that one. Another big save by Wendy. So a big shot there from Thompson. And here come the Monarchs. Ron through a screen, and he has been deadly today. Owen Ron with his third of the game. More importantly, 10-8 for the Monarchs. Third time he has scored in transition, and sometimes that's the X factor, and a determining factor in a game is if you got a guy that can work that transition game. Certainly Ron, the man there, off the draw. As you saw, Heidecker does a good job to get it to Parker. And Campbell Parker will flip, he'll retreat, and the Monarchs now will set it back up again with 11.5 to go. No look pass, looking for Ford. Nothing doing there, and good job by Dance. That's going to be an interference call. And the Express now counter the other way. McDonald. Battersby waiting for McNabb to filter out late. Swing it over. Good job on the run, ducking in, taking a hard hit was Ward. And the Monarchs now with a chance here. On the run. Eklund, big save from Martin. So Eklund with a chance to crease the lead. Does a good job to get it back. Monarchs now think better of it. Good decision by D'Amico to pull it out. Gets it over, and it's Pfeiffer. And looked like there's 100 guys on the floor there, but Williams now will work it over. 10 on the shot clock. Follows, 5. Follows, puts on the air brakes. Ducks back out looking inside. Pass will go awry, and that'll be a violation. Possession to the Express, Medeiros. He'll wait for the rest of the offense before heading to the bench himself. Inching toward the 10-minute mark here, fourth quarter. Menzies alone on that side, 10 on the shot clock, and it's going to be an interference call and possession change. On the run now. Here come the Monarchs. Back door, wide open on the run, and bulge in the twine. One more time is Stephen Portelli. First of the season, a big goal. Pushes the cushion back to 3 with 9:48 to go, and good awareness to find your teammate waiting just long enough for that back door to spring your teammate open, and Portelli makes no mistake going to the bounce shot. So once again, the Monarchs, and Kuminga tripped up off the draw. Gets up slowly, but appears to be shaken and not stirred. And the Monarchs now will hold on to it. So with 9.5 to go, still plenty of time left in this game. On the run, and a beauty finish from Ford. So Riley Ford, tight off a beautiful screen, finds the mark for his first, and it's 12-8. So this has been a game of momentum swings. We saw the Monarchs come flying out in the third on a 3-goal run, pushed the lead to as many as 4. Back came the Express with 3 straight of their own, clawed to within 1, and another 3-goal explosion by the Monarchs has given them a 12-8 lead. Brampton struggling to get over the timeline. They do. 15 on the shot clock. Battersby getting worked over. Jeffroy in there. Battersby picks it back up, 4 on the shot clock. Right on, stopped by Wendy. Walker will get it, and the outlet will send away the Monarchs. In no hurry, Zethier. He'll flip, and it's Ford. Ford, good hesitation. McDonald on him. Kick it back out to the Dancer. Dancer, he'll spin, roll, hesitate. Nothing doing. Back it back out. 10 on the shot clock. From way out is Pfeiffer. Rebound by Follows. Couldn't do it. Good job there to scoop that up, Pfeiffer, but Martin has been good. And that attempt goes for naught. Rolled down. Monarchs had it but lost it. Good job by Horsley. Gets it back out. And Matthews now. Robertson will send it to Medeiros, get some space. 6 on the shot clock. Jaminski hesitates. Tries to go for the dunk. And nothing doing. Dunk on the wrong side of the net. Will give the Monarchs possession now with 7:50 to go here in the fourth. So Toronto in control. Their game to win or lose here, although we know in this sport 7 minutes is, I wouldn't say an eternity, but it's pretty close to a lifetime. Miller tried to go to that far corner. That ball loose. No reset. 2 on the clock. Right on. And a rebound picked up, and going to have a delayed penalty here. And there's going to be more as Duncan Card in there, and he will back down from no man. That's clear. So Cart's probably going to make that familiar trot. And a good piece of officiating, keeping the jawing to a minimum. So he'll head to the penalty box. We'll see if anyone from the Monarchs will join him, or if, well, he gets joined by a teammate. So Robertson looked like he's in there as well, and I think we're going to have ourselves our officials timeout. That's what we'll have, and we'll let the dust settle. We'll be back. The mission at hand. 7:21 to go, 12-8 game in favor of the defending champions. And, of course, a rematch of last year's championship final. So good job by Mark Sands to kick things off, but you need a ball. And so an illegal cross-check and a roughing to Cart will give a 5-on-3. That's going to be an interference call, so no goal. That was on the other side of the net anyway. So the Express with life but clinging to it as they're down 2 men for a minute and a half here. So they're going to look to burn this 30 seconds. The Monarchs are going to be in no hurry as they hold a 4-goal cushion and a 2-man advantage. 5 on the shot clock. And that ball's taken away. Good piece of defense by the Monarchs, and Owen Ron, who's been outstanding here in this game, will flip to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer and Dance will get Horsley off their back, and Pfeiffer now. They'll look to work it. 10 on the shot clock. Miller, snap pass across. Underhand bullet by the Fife Dog. Parker Pfeiffer with his first of the game. Hard to believe. Another power play goal will ship one out. It'll be a 5-on-4 as I believe Duncan Cart will remain in there. We will check the board. 6:10 to go. Monarchs have stepped up their game here in the fourth quarter to take control. And it looks like what has happened, and that's my mistake. So there were coincidental roughing minors. And to Cart and to Portelli. So that's why they're both still in the box, and we're playing 5-on-5 here with over 5.5. Menzies. Flip back out. McNabb. Good job by Ethier to chase that down. Runs into Jeffroy. Jeffroy digging for it. 10 on the shot clock. Knocked ahead. Good piece of footwork from Jeffroy Jaminski. McNabb, sidearm, stop when he rebound. Menzies with a beautiful job on the doorstep, picks it up and buries his first of the season. So good for Cody Menzies as he was hovering in that crease area right on the doorstep, right place, right time. And about time, Cody, give me a chance to send a shout out to Mom and Dad, who are always in attendance here and always a pleasure to speak to, both before and after the game. So Brampton with a breath of life. I would call it a breath. Certainly no more, as it looks like going to be a high sticking call, and it's going to go to Colin Matthews. So illegal cross-check the call. Going to give the Monarchs another power play opportunity, and with 5:22 to go here, you got to figure Monarchs in position here to wield the dagger and put this one out of reach. So Dance at the top. Miller follows again on that left side. Strong on the right again with Pfeiffer and Williams, who's been quiet in this game. McDonald legs it over the timeline, and he takes a late hit, gets it off, and it's Adamson. Adamson going to go for a jog. 10 on the shot clock. We're under 5 minutes to go here. Fourth quarter. Good spin around, going for the dunk. That attempt, nothing doing. Good job by the Express to pick up the loose ball. And Horsley doing some yeoman work there. And 20 here on the shot clock. McNabb, he'll inch toward the net, tuck it in, brace himself, roll back. Two defenders on him, power working him over. 10 on the shot clock. McNabb, swim move. McNabb, a little space, got a shot off. And a great job just to do that. As Power now the other way. We're at the 4-minute mark here. 35 seconds left in the man advantage. And able to walk in was Pfeiffer, not able to beat Martin. And Medeiros does a good job to get it up ahead. And hockeyed away, but a better job by Patrick Thompson to corral it. And now the Monarchs holding on here with 3.5 to go. Snap pass, and that's picked off on the interception. And Medeiros gets a helping hand on the push. Gets it over, and you got to figure that the Express going to have to go for it here. Penalty over now. Teens back to full strength with the exception of the coincidental roughing. Trying to dive way in and going to get a legal cross-check is going to be the call. So it looks like Graydon Power is going to head to the penalty box. I'm not sure if it's going to be 1 or 2, because Ron is making his way over there as well. So Power and Ron will both head to the penalty box with 3:04 to go. A two-man advantage for the Express, who are 4 for 5 with the man advantage. So Toronto doing their best to up the entertainment value of this game, as Brampton now with a chance to move closer, still in this game. McNabb changes the angle. Good save, Wendy. Rebound loose. Wendy will pick it up, and he'll look to fire it. And again, beauty pass. Almost on the money, as Pfeiffer will scoot on one knee. He'll get it. Spin off 2 defenders and a big save by Martin. So ever dangerous, the Fife dog. Almost pocketed one short 2. And we're at the 2.5-minute mark. So some new but familiar faces on that Toronto Monarchs side. Of course, Blaine McCauley, the GM. He's the brains behind the operation. And Walker now. Funky Walker makes it over the timeline. Good bounce pass, and they'll work it down in the corner. Burning clock here are the Monarchs. Leading by 4. That shot stopped, and plenty of time in shot clock. Horsley will pick it up, and a quick pass will move up the Express, but no numbers. And Jones. He'll flip. And they'll need McNabb. Take that shot. Looking at far corner. Steered aside Wendy. Another 30. 1.5 to go. McNabb able to walk in. Wendy, another good save. Deflected, but no reset. So it was deflected. Wendy, a big shoulder save there. And that's going to be a slashing call, as Menzies got Walker while Walker was inside the crease. So that'll nullify the 17 seconds left in one of the minor penalties. With 1:21 to go here, a 4-goal cushion for the Monarchs, as they look like they're in good shape to pick up their first win of the regular season. Just a reminder, doubleheader tomorrow at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, Oshawa Weekend, and then Six Nations will go to work as well. And that hit is laid against Whitby, and possession here, and you can see the Monarchs bench. Medeiros will get it over. We're into the final minute. Trying to make something happen. Pulling back out was Tebow. Tebow's had a good game. And he'll try to go airborne and over the top. And 40 seconds left on the clock. Power will leg it over the timeline. Ethier, he'll go for a run, and there are just too many men on that floor for the burgundy and gold. So a late penalty, and I like that call because really there is no time. A penalty is a penalty, doesn't matter when it happens in the game. And good piece of officiating there, making sure that the precedent is set. You're only allowed 5 on at a time. So with 28.9 seconds to go. And that's what it looks like. So a penalty shot going to be awarded. So Sam Jerminski now head-to-head with Craig Wendy. And that one slides through. So pretty sure that Wendy won't shed a tear. Good job by Jerminski to pick up his second goal of the game. Probably too little too late, but with 28 seconds to go here, 3-goal cushion. Anything can happen. And a violation will give possession to the Monarchs. So shot clock is off, and they'll look to just kill this final time. And the Toronto Monarchs, defending champions, kick off their regular season in fine fashion. They're going to come away with a 13-10 win over the Brampton Express, and we'll expect to see plenty more from both these two teams. Week 1 continues tomorrow.